maximum effort.
Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a fuck, that's what they don't understand. I'm back again like flu season. I broke records while loose leafing. I'm coming now, my roof leaving. Don't give a fuck, I don't care. Did the shit by my lonesome. No wonder now I'm on one. No shortcuts on that long run. All I really want is my share. Get on my gun, on my team is nothing.
Here I'm just thinking, wow, what a beautiful view. So many ways to go, and I don't know what way to choose. This is one of my gripes with GoPros, is that you never really see how steep a climb is with the GoPro. I don't know why it just doesn't transfer good to film. I wanted to go up this little trail, but I knew the side-by-sides wouldn't fit, so here I am going back to the rookie days where I just fell over for being short. One thing they don't tell you before you start riding dirt bikes is the 125s and up, they're really tall. Like, if you're someone that's like under 5'8", the bikes are all gonna be really, if you have anything over a 125, they're all gonna be really tall for you. When I started, I had a lot of people telling me, oh, just lower the bike. I'm not in favor of that because I don't want to lose any ground clearance, even though it does help. You get used to it. You kind of, you get used to just leaning on one side when you come to tough kind of situations. eventually you do get used to it. But when you're going through water and stuff like that, when you have to throw a leg down, a lot of times you don't have any place to throw the leg down if you're not like 6 feet tall.
Almost lost the front, boy.
Here, if you notice, my crew told me to take the lead, which I feel like that also contributed to the disaster that happens later on in the video. And that's because I generally tend to ride a little bit safer when I'm behind people, because I don't want to run into people and ruin their day. You see, when you're riding over rocky terrain, no matter how little the rocks might be, it kind of always keeps you honest, because there's been times that I've tried going fast over the rocky terrain, and then you come up on like a medium-sized rock, and you're doing like 30, 40, 50 miles an hour, and then when you come up on that rock kind of throws you over at that speed. So you can kind of go fast on rocky terrain, but you really can't.
This place is awesome, man. So many trails, so many up and downs.
Yeah, I sure got an up and down right here. So right here I'm just struggling because my knee really hurts, because I didn't fall, but I landed on that one leg, and that one leg bent kind of inward. So my knee is really in pain right now. What hurts more is just seeing the bike on the floor like that. That always hurts me more than anything else. Here I'm gonna explain why that happened to me. If you notice, as I first start climbing up the hill, I take my hand off the clutch. I'm riding the clutch, and I take my hand off to straight up power climb up the rocky hill. Here I noticed that I don't have front brakes anymore, so that's great. And it was all said and done, I was really confused as to why this happened to me, because I'm pretty good with not whiskey throttling. That's one thing that carries over from when I used to ride sport bikes, is I have pretty good clutch control. So I'm like, why the hell did this happen to me? But as you notice in the video, like I said, I let the clutch go and just use all power. That is a big no-no. Big no-no, because what happens is when you're going over one of these tough rocks, or maybe even like a little hill, and then you have the power of the bike and you get really good grip, it'll make the front come up, especially on a 450, which I'm riding a CRF 450, and it'll make the front come up, and then now your hand is just holding on, and you don't have that security blanket, which is the clutch. You're just holding on, and it throws you back, and now at this point it's just too late to grab the clutch, and that's basically what happened. So I don't understand here what's going on with my front brake, because nothing on the wire was broken, it wasn't leaking from anywhere, so I'm just wondering, why the hell don't I have front brake right now? And it's a pretty rocky trail, and you know you need that brake, especially on going up hills.
Se me sigue yendo el freno.
¿El freno?
Le doy. Tengo freno, tú ves, ahí tengo freno. Y después cuando me muevo un poquito se me va. Oh shit. Se dobló.
Oh, por eso.
So yeah, I just basically realized that my front rotor is bent to hell, and that's the reason why it keeps basically kind of like compressing the pistons, and then when it compresses the pistons, I guess it pushes out the brake fluid, and then the brake just stops completely working.
Déjame ver. Oh my god.
Torcidote, ¿verdad? Ahí.
Yeah.
Cuando se cayó creo que se golpeó en la piedra y